Hi everyone. It is, what's the time now? It's about 7 o'clock in the evening on a Thursday night. I was going to stream, but I really can't be bothered after some issues last night. So make this really quick and easy hummus. Now hummus is a wonderful chickpea dip served across Middle East. And when it's served, it's with a gratuitous amount of olive oil. And it is utterly delicious. Now, for some reason, the phone is not connecting well with the GoPro. I don't know why. You just have to live with it. But I do have a fancy head mount that I can now use for both hands instead of having to hold it with a RAM mount. So this is my hummus. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My hummus is my best friend. So please do. This is not an outright the recipe. This is not the 100% go-to recipe for everyone. Each to their own. But I am going to show you how I do it, and we are going to start pretty much now. So, flip this onto my head. I hope you guys can see. I hope you guys can see what I'm seeing. So, I have in the pot about 1.5 liters of water, and I'm going to add to this water 2 cans of canned chickpeas drained. You do not want the chickpea water. You can save the chickpea water, but you do not want it for this. And in that chickpea water, we're going to add some bicarb soda. This is going to help release the skins a bit. Not absolutely necessary, but this is how I do it. About a teaspoon or thereabouts, and just give that a mix. You got to keep an eye on it. This is the longest part, this boiling the chickpeas. You want them soft. We're going to boil them for about 20 or so minutes, so I'm going to have to turn the camera off every now and again. In a food processor, and I actually need to go get my where is it? Is that the, no, that's butter. Where's the, here's the garlic. So, in a food processor, I have 4 cloves of roasted garlic. I roasted these a little while ago. Got to use them. They'll go nice. Fresh garlic for a stronger taste. Couple of squirts of lemon. Fresh lemon will be ideal, but I have this lemon juice. And this is super important. Please, for the love of God, do not put too much salt in. A tablespoon is more than enough. More than enough. It's a little bit of salt. And this is tahini. It is a sesame seed paste. Very nice. Some do more, some do less. I put in at least a couple of heaped tablespoons in there. And this one has prebiotic fibers, which are very nice. All right, that can just sit in there for the minute. So salt, garlic, tahini, and a nice big drizzling. Start off with a 1/4 cup. Sometimes, depending on how the chickpeas go, I might use a 1/2 cup of good quality extra virgin olive oil. You need good quality extra virgin olive oil. Okay? Come on. We can adjust as we blitz. So, I'm going to pause you there. We're going to keep an eye on these chickpeas. We're going to get them to a boil, bring them down to a simmer. Simmer them for roughly, what am I going to say, 20 minutes or that or so until they're soft. You want them soft, you don't want them hard. And please, drain the chickpeas out of the can. If you are using dried chickpeas, that is not the aluminium. Damn it, that's my blue box of unidentified cans. Let's go. Let's pop you off the mount here. If you have dry chickpeas, you must soak them overnight and then cook them. Using the stuff in the can, because they are already in water, you can basically chuck them straight into the pot and cook them. The water is called avja water, and you can use it for a whole manner of other sort of vegan things if you want. Good as a substitute for jelly, if I imagine. Vegan, vegetarian options, avja water is cool. I'm going to be back once these chickpeas are cooked, and then I will show you the rest. So, yeah. Okay, so these are starting to look boiled. You want them, the skins will come off quite easily, and boil them for another 5 or so minutes. So we're almost at the point there where we're going to get them out and start to cool them down really quickly. There is a couple of trains of thought. Some leave the skins on, some leave the skins off, or take the skins off. I'm one for leaving the skins on. It's going into a food processor, it's going to get blended up, and it gives you a little bit more of a, I'm not going to say gritty texture, but a little bit more of a chunky texture. I like that. That's for me. You can take the skins off. You're just going to have to boil them to a point and then try and pop the skins off one by one. That's just too much fucking work. As you can see, I have everything in the food processor ready to go, and I have the olive oil there. You may need to adjust the liquid with olive oil. And you can see we have boiled over a few times. All right, let's get this back onto my head. Ugh, I'm still getting used to this. Okay, I hope you guys can see right. I hope you can. Righto, so out of the hot pan and into a colander, strainer, whatever you want to call it. Make sure there's nothing in there. Thank you. Bit of steam. Immediately get them under cold water. Get them under cold water straight away. You want to cool these down super quick, because you do not want to emulsify the tahini and the oil. So you want these cold. And you're going to leave that for a little while. Get them under cold running water. And you can see a bit of the skins there. That's no big deal. I'm not worried about that. Your hands in there. Yep, they're fine. Doesn't need long under cold water. Now you just need to drain them quite well. Don't go too crazy though. Okay, into the blender or the food processor. And away we go. And we're going to stop there. We're going to have a look at it. Scrape the sides down. You can see a big chunk of chickpea there. And this is actually a little bit thin. This is quite thin. I may have to, instead of olive oil, chuck a little bit of tahini in there, but let's give it a taste. Salt's good. Garlic's not there. I might put in some more garlic. But it needs to thicken up a little bit, so I might go putting in some more tahini and just a little bit more garlic. So I've got some pre-done garlic here, and my tahini is just over here. Walk right past it like an idiot. Get my spoon. Just another decent heaped tablespoon in that. This stuff is delicious. Don't go too crazy with the tahini. And I'm going to chuck in a little bit more garlic. Now this is horrible pre-minced garlic. I do keep a steady supply in the house just for occasions like these. So let's put in another teaspoon of that horrible pre-minced garlic. And hopefully that tahini will help thicken it up a bit. It's looking a bit better, a little bit better. I could have drained those chickpeas a bit more, but that is not terrible. Let's just give it a bit more of a taste. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Righto. That will go into this tub and into the fridge. Let's pop you off the head mount. This will keep for about 2 weeks, but it is that delicious it won't stay in the fridge for 2 weeks because it is that good. As I said, this isn't the most definitive guide on hummus. There are dozens of recipes out there. Traditional hummus style, do it the way you want. This tahini, it's actually quite sweet. I try and get one that's similar but not sweetened. It does change the flavour palette a bit. The unsweetened one brings out the garlic a bit more, and I'm a bit of a garlic fiend. For 2 cans, obviously a teaspoon of salt, probably another sort of teaspoon and a half of lemon juice and things like that. Fresh lemon would have been great. I don't have that with me at the moment. Yeah, and for 1 can of chickpeas, just halve the amount. But obviously, add to your flavour profile, but don't fucking oversalt it. I've oversalted it a few times, and it tasted like shit. Way oversalted. So don't go too heavy on the salt. As it's always been said, you can add, but you can always add later. You can't take it away. All right, so that is going to go into that, and it's going to go into the fridge. Thank you very much. I will see you later.